We live. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Welcome to Doc TV. Yeah, we streaming kind of late in the week, Thursday. It usually on a Tuesday, man. Appreciate y'all, good peoples. You know what I'm saying? Good peoples only. Tapping in with me and all the bad peoples. Y'all good too. I'm just looking. I said we came back for football practice. My son. Shout out to the Pop Warner League out there, all the players out there, all the little kids, getting it in. They are our future, and we need kind of some kind of structure for them and all that. We're gonna get into a few things, man. We're waiting on Stone Cologne, JD, and Mr. McGlover, but. You know what I'm saying? We here. I want to thank everybody, man, for the support so far, man. We on the way back to trying to get where we need to be on the channel. We paying attention to it, and y'all paying attention to it too. And I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Always rocking with your boy. You know what I mean? In the chat, if y'all there, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Oh, what's up, Suzette? Suzette, nah, you ain't late. You ain't late. I'm late. I'm late, and the homies late. So. But we gonna get it. But hit the likes, y'all. You know what I mean? It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot going on, man. We gotta talk about it, man. But me myself, went to the dentist the other day, y'all. Went to the dentist the other day. My first time going to the dentist outside of the NAV. You know what I mean? Outside the Navy. Hold on, let me see if we good. Are we good, man, with the volumes and all that? I know we live. Let me tap that in. Let me see what we talking about on here. So we live, waiting for man. All right. So I don't know why we live, right, folks? Hey Dizzle,
Yo, what's poppin'?
what's the damn deal, man? I don't
Shit, man, posted up, man. I was just watching this the ending of that game. I was hoping Miami would have came back though.
because Miami would have came back. They 0-8 and since two of there with in cold weather, but they gave a good fight. It was a good game, right? I miss
Yeah,
watching on my
it
phone.
was close. Yeah, it was close. Uh the Bills ended up winning by 10, but it was like from a late field goal and then roughing the passer, uh, Miami defensive penalty that put them in position to go up by 7, and then Tua with a late pick. Got him in
Okay.
position for a field goal.
So let me ask you this: did um so now we got is Buffalo undefeated? They undefeated?
We 3-0.
Oh, okay. So I mean, they find a way to win, bro. That was a big game one victory against Ravens. That big comeback victory. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat, man. My bad. Let me get my energy up, man. Shout out to the chat. What's good with y'all? What's up, Suzette, man? Hopefully everybody doing well. Get your rest, get your hydration. Kobe was a snitch who played two fiddle to Shaq. Pack it up. Shout out Young Guns. Shout out Young Guns in the chat. You know what I'm saying? JD, what's up with you though, man? What's been up with the week? How the week go, man? You know what I'm saying? We kind of late. Usually you on Tuesday, but what's been good though?
Yeah, man. Can you see the stress in my face, brother? Can you see
Not
the
at all,
stress in
brother.
my
Not at
face?
all.
That's
You
good,
shining.
man.
You
Hey,
shining.
listen, man. It's always good when you don't look like what you're going through or been through. You know what I'm talking about? So,
Okay, for sure. For
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah, man. It's just been a long week. That's all, man. Ain't nothing. Just some stoic shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they put that lineup in the oven, man. That motherfucker crispy and shit. That was
Man,
corny though, but you know what I'm
G
saying.
look, G
But
look, G look.
props. You
Yes,
know what
sir,
I'm
yes,
saying.
sir. So
We
it's
gotta eat
just
this up.
it's been solid though, man. It's been man, bro. I'm talking about, man. I know we doing a little challenge. Um, and man, just
NYP shout out to the NYP challenge.
yeah, man. It's like man, challenges is good for and healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? Challenges is good and healthy, man, because it just helps you with a level of consistency and some more stuff, man. So just man, just here, bro. Just tapped in, man, for a bit. You know what I'm saying? Before I crash out.
Oh, okay. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I know the good peoples appreciate you too, man. No Zarks. No Zarks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey. I mean, hey, what's let me mute him because he was loud. But there you go. Hey, McGlover, what's happening?
What's up?
What's up with the good peoples? You know what I'm saying? The good folks. Mr. McGlover. Love to
Shit,
hear
I'm
your
late.
voice.
Yeah, man,
Nah,
I'm
nah,
late, but you know,
never late, bro. Never late. Never late. You know what I'm saying?
JD
Just
was
same old
popping.
food.
Man, what's the word, champ?
Man, you know, same old soup.
Yes, sir.
A
Another
soup
day
sandwich.
in it.
That nigga said, man. He said, same. What he say? Same jail cell, different day or something crap. Anyway, man, moving on. Moving on, man. What's up with the good man? It's a lot of stuff going on right now, though. A lot of stuff
What
going
you,
on right now.
what you mean?
Well, shoot, man. Which way you want to go? It's a lot, man. We got sports. Well, let's get the boxing out the way. Let's get the boxing out the way. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Officially,
yeah.
Stone out here, but he'll join in. But officially, I remember him saying something about the sixth round with Canelo. I remember McGlover saying what? I know Bud, but what do you say about Bud?
Oh yeah, I said he was gonna come out victorious. I made a prediction that Canelo was gonna get dropped or something like that in the sixth or seventh round. It didn't come true, but you know, I call Team Crawford Team Bud. You know what I'm saying? I have to you know, we came out with the victory, so it's all good. I ain't gonna say too much.
Okay. Respect. And me myself, the crystal ball. I said it's gonna go the distance. It's gonna go the distance. Um, some people looked at me kind of crazy. I thought I was a little crazy too because I thought it might have been a stoppage or something in there, but I said it's gonna go the distance and it's gonna be a decision. It's gonna be a clear winner, and I
Hmm.
think I got that. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Right
remember
on.
what I don't remember what JD said or what would
Cold
you
Doc. Use
what
Cold
was
Doc
your
in the chat.
Cold
Yes,
Dot, man, you
sir.
don't go wrong, man.
Yeah.
I got the direct line. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we just went over here. You know what I mean?
Yes,
That's
sir.
Stone,
right.
what it do?
Chilling, hanging like snot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Know what I'm saying? Hey, it was I just got into the fight conversation and the predictions. I remember something about you with the sixth round, right? I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like that's what I mean we could go back to the
Nigga
tape, but that's
said,
fine. He did. I
Uh,
was like, you still
you
there?
know, funny.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah, I'm here. It's all good.
okay, I'd rather hear from McGlover first and then
Oh
Stone because y'all are professional.
no,
This is y'all lane. This is y'all lane. Y'all the boxing analysts on Doc TV. So from starting with McGlover,
I'm not a
what did
boxing
you
analyst, man.
overall
I'm just
think
a
about
fan.
the fight?
I
I feel
like
like
go for it.
no, you got it, McGlover. You came out, you prevailed, so you got it.
I did, huh? Okay. I
I did. Huh? Nigga, funny boy.
what what I like about it was Terrence came right in. He boxed him. He looked great. That weight looked great on him. Uh, he was finessing. He was moving around, and he got in that pocket right with him. He got in that ring right with him and exchanged. And when they exchanged, I mean, it was clear Crawford got the best of the exchanges. I mean, Canelo, yeah, he landed some good punches, but he was focused. I think Canelo was too focused on him being the bigger guy than him outboxing him. You know what I'm saying? I think Canelo was trying to use more brute, trying to break him down and underestimating how strong Crawford
mm.
was, you know?
Okay, okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. All right, Stone. Stone, what you got? Overall,
Uh,
just run down.
overall, I feel like I think I told you guys this just as my disclaimer. I said I feel like Terrence Crawford was the better boxer. I always said that. Just wanted to
Okay.
put that out there. I was strictly
Now,
going with Canelo just because I thought that he was gonna be more powerful. I thought that weight was gonna be a big factor, but clearly I was wrong. Uh, however, I think Terrence outboxed him and held his own at that weight. If you're gonna box somebody like Terrence Crawford, this is not somebody you're gonna knock out. He's not getting knocked out. It's not happening. It's just realistic. Like Canelo has no jab. If you look at the numbers in all his
No
fights,
jab.
he's not a jabber. He doesn't set his punches up with jabs. He's not. He's
That
a
was first time
he
seeing him.
throws
Yeah,
he throws right hand hook. He's not throwing jabs, bro. And jabs is what sets up a lot of punches, and it helps you on the scorecard with landed punches.
Mm-hmm.
You see how many jabs he thrown? Not a lot. And you fucking with somebody like Terrence Crawford, who's real technical, real technical. He knows what he's doing. He's gonna throw the jabs. He's going in there for points. He's gonna box you, and you're trying to walk him down, and he's way better than you with his feet. You're gonna walk him down, and you're gonna get hit 3 times to hitting him once. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly just feel like, he got outboxed. He ran into a real nigga who can move, who came up in weight, and he outboxed him. However, it's just me being a conspiracy theorist and all that. I definitely think it was set up for it to be another fight later on down the road with some money and shit involved. It was too much money made. I don't think Canelo also didn't look like his normal self to me.
Oh,
He didn't look as hungry. I'm just saying he didn't look as hungry as he normally looks to me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, he threw the fight. I don't believe in all that. I just feel like he didn't look like his normal self.
Oh man.
That's it.
Okay. Either one of y'all. What about anything on the punching disparity, like the scorecard? Any comments on that? Anybody think that was foul or?
Shout out to the refs. Shout out to that ref, and shout out to the judges. They were scoring it. I think they scored it pretty fair, and I think the ref let them bang and let them get it in and let them fight their way out of little tangles and stuff like that. The refs and the judges make a huge difference in fights like that. You know what I mean? So I think there was some good judging going on the score on all the fights for those judges. They did pretty good, and the ref was pretty good too. The good ref.
Stone, anything on the scorecard?
I feel like scorecards weren't great. I feel like Terrence Crawford won the fight 100%, but I do feel like Canelo might have. I think he should have got another round or two, in my opinion.
Some people saying they gave him too many rounds already.
Exactly.
Yeah, some people gonna say a lot of things. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just giving you my opinion.
Oh no. We just potting, bro. Let me see. Okay, all right.
That's just how I feel. I could be wrong.
Canelo said he has everything.
Hey man, he playing a good game. Hey, did y'all think that was a headbutt though?
Like, yeah, I think so. Yeah, incidental, yeah, for sure. Not like
on purpose.
Not on purpose.
I ain't see it though.
I don't think it wasn't intentional. I know that.
No, not at all.
Okay. All right, fellas, we gonna bring somebody in via way of the NYP challenge, 28-day challenge. Good peoples. JD, you wanna introduce them?
Oh, we got Sean D's in the building. Not Sean. Well, we got Sean 2 times. My bad, because Inglewood got his multiple. Yeah,
shout out
Sean
Sean
2 times in the building, man.
Oh, well, yes, sir.
AKA the president. Let's go.
AKA the president.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Doc TV, bro. Welcome to Doc TV. Glad to see you in the flesh, man, brother.
What it do. Glad to be on, man.
All right. Yeah, it was just we got Stone, Mr. McGlover, of course your brother JD, myself, KB, Doc, whichever one you want to call me, bro. We just talking right now. We started at football, boxing. So are you a boxing guy? Did you check out the fight?
Yeah, definitely. I actually went to been to Terrence Crawford last 2 fights prior to this one. So I've been following boxing heavy for probably 15 years. So.
Oh, for sure. So I'm talking to it. Okay, you said you went to the fights.
Yeah, the Earl Spence and the one in LA against Madrimov.
Oh, shoot. Okay, how was that energy?
It was the one against it was at T-Mobile Arena. That one was pretty cool because it was it's 2 black fighters getting their money, So
Yeah.
on top of that, but the energy inside the building was like, dang, you could see like it was 50-50, like a 50-50 fight until
Okay.
the fight happened.
Yeah. Okay. So that's is that like you say, like a bucket list thing? I mean, I know of course you would want to go to a boxing match, but is it something like you got to do once? At least like one of them big fights.
I'm trying to do at least once a year, depending on who's fighting. So
Okay.
I think I don't know if Terrence coming back, but
Yeah.
not probably go to a tank fight or something. See what's up, or whoever. I'm only 2 hours away from Vegas, so it's easy to go over there and watch a fight.
All right, buddy. Good night. Huh? All right. Yeah. Oh, that's what's up, bro. My bad. Yeah. So, oh, that's dope. Then, so what you think about the fight? Wait. Let's get your prediction first.
I always had. You talking about who I thought was gonna win?
Correct.
Yeah, I just knew Terrence Crawford had the skill, right? So like he can box people's head off. So like you look at his last like 10 fights, he was knocking people out prior to the last one, but he was showing people you could fight. But this one, you saw you can actually like box, get in, get out, not get hit, block. But I had this one scored 8-4.
8-4.
Yeah, I gave Terrence eight rounds, gave Canelo like 4.
What did it end up being? How many did they end up giving Canelo?
It was like 115, 113. I gotta go back and look at it.
Oh no, it's all good. Yeah, okay.
I even looked at the fight twice though to even like look at it without the commentary.
Did you think it was distance or what would you think it was gonna be, a stoppage, knockout?
I know he'll probably have to win with decision, but he had to like win convincingly with his decision. Depending on what
this dude, it's like we got mental stability, man. Like it's like crazy, man. Me and you just can see the future. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not even a boxing. I watch boxing, but not like to break it down. Like look at that jab, this type of jab versus this one, and how his stance is. I'm learning all that type of stuff. So, but that's dope, bro. Okay, cool. So, what did you think overall about the
card?
Yeah.
Oh, the squabble. It was pretty cool.
I mean, the card.
The card was mid. It was mid. It had that little fight. I think it was Christian Mbili versus Lester Martinez. That was the one before the co-main event.
Yeah,
that one was a squabble.
Yeah,
and then the other two fights was whatever. I looked at even the prelims, like that came on YouTube. The only fight on that was Boachuk, but he lost to somebody named Brandon Adams, who he lost to before, got knocked out by, but at least this time he went the distance. So
okay,
it was a mid card.
Yeah, that's what's up. So how just to interrupt this real quick, how the milk stuff going?
Definitely cheated a couple of days, right? But
my bad. Before I just introduce the subject. What am I talking about? All right. So we doing the challenge, and part of your challenge is you were attempting to do 1 meal a day or 2 meals a day.
I started off with 2 meals a day, then I knocked it down to 1 meal a day.
Okay. So for the people out there, or even the panel could kick in, what's the benefit of just eating 1 meal a day, maybe 2 meals a day, versus like eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, all that?
Shit, to me, you get that clarity. You ain't thinking about food, really, right?
You stay full. Okay. Yeah, so you cheated a couple days, huh?
Yeah. In the evening time, it was the midnight, like snacks, like getting like some yogurt or something.
And can I piggyback off of that? You doing the 1 meal a day challenge?
Yep.
When you're not eating, you have so much time to think about other shit than what I'm gonna eat.
Mm-hmm.
People take that for granted a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as the health, that's cool. But you save so much time not thinking about what I'm gonna eat today. You know, if you really think about it throughout the whole 25, you spend a lot of time like, damn, what am I finna eat for breakfast? What am I finna eat for lunch? Well, you know what I'm saying? You cut that out, you save yourself a whole lot of mental space and mental time to be thinking about other shit than just eating. Just want to just peek back off of that.
No, that's true, man. Good. Yeah, that's a good. It's a bar right there. That's for sure, a bar. Yeah.
Sir,
But
increase energy too.
what's
Mhm.
up?
You know what I'm saying? Increase energy too when you're
Yeah.
doing 1 meal a day. Basically in a way you're doing intermittent fasting in a way because intermittent fasting can be where you eat within an 8 hour window, which means you got 16 hours of not eating, which may consist of 8 hours of sleeping if you lucky, but you might get like a solid 6 or 7 hours in. And then so then you have some people cut it down to six, what I'm saying, hours window of eating, and then within that 6 hours they can eat as much as they want. But then with
Mm-hmm.
1 meal a day, it's like intermittent fasting is automatically a part of it. You eat at a specific time of the day, and then which probably be like at the highest point of your day of activity of stuff, things that you have to do because food is fuel.
Fuel,
So
Mhm.
since
re-nourish yourself.
fuel is fuel, you need, what I'm saying, it's best to consume it when you're doing the max amount of energy. When you have to utilize the max amount of energy. So 1 meal a day is tricky, man. I'm currently not doing it, but I have done it before, and yeah, it's for sure a challenge, and it definitely gives you mental clarity too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
100%. I
agree. I
agree.
agree with that. I'm saying that I'm currently
I've done it
seeing
for a
that.
while. It's legit. This is definitely legit diet.
And it helps you
Like
fuck
JD was
longer.
saying, yeah. It might. I did it for 24 hours and only eat once a day. It's a cool vibe, bro. It actually helps get rid of cancer cells in your body when you fast. It's got a lot of benefits to it.
Yeah.
People mess up on the intermittent fasting because like JD was saying, yeah, you can eat whatever you want within those hours, but it's still what you eat makes a difference. If you breaking your fast with some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna you're not gonna get the full benefits of intermittent fasting. You know what I'm saying? Like if you going 18, 16 hours without eating and then you break your fast with some Reese's peanut butter cups because that's just what you was craving at
Yeah.
the time. You messing up the benefits of the fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I did hear that. I did hear when you. I keep hearing that term break fast, but when you break, they say when you break your fast, you would think something like maybe a cherry or some berries or something or some fruit.
Watermelon something.
But they say sometimes that sugar is too much of a blast just to break your fast too. You might want to just like subtly ease into it before you
Exactly.
go
Because
full
people don't
fledged.
realize you get insulin spikes. Your
Mm-hmm.
insulin spikes, that sugar in the fruit and all that. Your insulin spike, that's what affects your whole fasting and all that.
Oh
Yeah.
man, niggas ain't worried about that shit when they taking double shots of Remy and all that old shit, man. Fuck all that shit. Nigga, I don't hear about shit about no motherfucking sugars and shit. Man, fuck that shit, nigga. Nigga
Hey,
ain't
I
worried about
can't
no
wait.
sugar, nigga, when you out clubbing and shit, nigga drinking and fucking hoes and shit. Now nigga Mr. Dr. Sebi around this motherfucker.
Ah, it's as simple as that though. If you stay clean, you gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? And we
Right.
put this in our body. I show be at the McDonald's and the Carl's Jr. and shit. Real quick. I just get one sandwich though. That's one sandwich, brother. No fries. You know what I'm saying?
No fry.
No, but you know what though? Overall, I did hear that benefit though. Like as far as like if you pick your time, what JD was like kind of alluding to, or what he was putting down. I'm just piggybacking off it. Just get your peak time where your stuff is like gonna be going down. Your energy gonna be going down. Eat then, replenish, and then recycle. But that sleep is key because if you can get proper sleep, or sleep at the proper time, you won't have to worry about being hungry. I would say if you're getting proper rest. But I know people have sleeping issues. They roll around, sleep apnea, all these different type of things. But with all comes all these excuse me, all these joint problems, all these this comes with like heavy frames and things like that. We're not built to be this heavy, but if we keep working on it consistently, I don't be messing around with the stretching. Mac, you messing around with the stretching though?
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just I don't know. I'll be rocking with it. And then oh yeah, before I forget though, Stone, shout out to you, man. I was with Stone over the weekend, man. We had a good time watching the fight, man. Yeah, you're good peoples, man. Good peoples, always. But I just want to tell you, appreciate you always,
Appreciate you,
man.
brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
my
yeah.
brother. My
Yeah, we
brother. When
we got good.
Glover took my money, is all good though. Yeah, it was a good time, bro. Good times, good food, good eats, good people, all that. Good fight,
Yeah. Shout out
good
Geo
fight.
too,
You
man.
know,
That's the guy.
good times, man.
Angel and Geo, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
oh Mayday,
Gio
Mayday.
came through with the broccoli.
Oh
We had
man,
some broccoli for sure.
Geo is that guy. He that boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey, but shout out them, shout out the gang and them. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey. So Sean, 2 times, man. I hope you got a little bit of time, man, and I hope you don't mind. We about to get a little crooked. Just not like that, Paul. Like we just gonna get a little. We gonna get a little dissecting, and we might get a little opinionated, might get a little loud, a little raunchy. I don't know,
Nah, it's
but
solid.
but it's all good. I could put you backstage. I could do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, before
Yeah,
I forget too, in case you cut out, man, for the people that's in the chat, where you got a social media, YouTube, you want to shout
yeah.
out in
So
case I forget at the end?
Sean 2 times on all social medias. Follow me. I travel, sell stuff, do whatever you need to do. You know, holla at me.
For
Get your
sure.
life
YouTube.
insurance today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Any peoples of my peoples is peoples of my peoples. All right. So, what you want to do, Stone? You want to go straight into the first part of the After Dark joint?
Uh-oh.
Paul Pierce, Stone. Oh,
I
he
got a
unmuted.
Yo,
quick
can you hear
question.
me? I'm in
Oh,
and
can
out.
hear
I
you. Oh
can't.
yeah.
I was
All right.
frozen.
Yeah, you was
You can
muted
hear
for a
me?
second. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. What you saying?
I was saying you want to rock with that the beginning of that After Dark stuff. You want to do that clip?
Oh
Paul
yeah,
Pierce.
man. Yeah, I fuck with After Dark, man. I fuck with Paul Pierce After Dark, and my girl,
Uh,
what's her name?
Azar,
280
earhead.
She cut.
Azar.
God bless
Yeah,
God
I
bless the
fuck with
ladies.
Azar. She's funny.
Yeah. All
280
right, we
ain't a
gonna
lady.
the lady ain't a lady. Hey, she just strike me as so
Talk about
genuine
it,
though. Like
man.
I'm like, bro, where's she? She be like,
She be making some
it's
good
like,
points though. Sometimes some making some good points. A little
I,
linebacker at like she didn't put that. She lost a lot of that 280. So
oh, she ain't 280. Nah, she cheap right now. Okay, but let me see. Okay, for sure. We gonna do. we let me bring it up real fast. I'm not savvy at this. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, how do you
We
guys
gotta.
know if a girl at the dispensary is being nice to you or just selling you weed or really flirting with you?
Just to give you some free,
that
free ounce.
nigga. And she do some things with that mouth.
Bangs that mouth.
Period. It's all in the mouth.
Mm. I'll pay attention next time.
Uh,
Hey man, let me say
uh,
something, bro.
He said,
Don't judge
read
me
her
or
lips.
y'all can if y'all want, bro. But I went to Chris Brown concert last night, bro, and
I'm judging.
like
yes,
no
sir.
homo, that shit was lit, bro.
Just
This
around like
nigga
3 hours
Chris
now.
Brown brought them out,
It was bitches. I know it was females there.
man. That's an understatement.
Understatement. I'm already knowing.
Like the ratio to from it would have to be a good like 3 to 1, 3 to maybe
Can I
four
ask
to
you a
one.
question?
Just like it was when I say it was and shout out to bro too though. That nigga really performed, bro. I think he better than Michael Jackson. Maybe because
Hey,
I didn't grow up in that
who'd you
Michael
go
Jackson
with?
time. Maybe this nigga hard. This nigga hard. My homie had him and his sister had tickets. His sister couldn't go. He like, hey, I got an extra ticket, nigga. Yeah, I'll take it.
Y'all,
It was a
y'all,
vibe.
y'all was
Hey,
VIP too.
That was a vibe, huh?
yeah, they had a VIP. They had the VIP shit in there. Like you got free food, free drinks.
Hey, no,
I
I'm
ain't gonna, I
bullshit,
ain't
They
gonna
but
was
I
lie.
know it was cracking though.
I was
oh
looking
my
stock.
man, bro.
Y'all stalking your Snapchat. I was like, man, this dude Stone was. I'm
Hey,
surprised
bro.
right
That
now. He was
when I like
going up.
no, obvious aside, like it was a blessing. I mean, I'm pretty sure they paid at least probably be a grand each ticket. I'm sure. And to be able to go for
Mm-hmm.
free, it was amazing. Shout out to my bro. Appreciate the
Yeah,
alley
for
hooper.
Did
But
you take the picture and
when I say this
everything?
nigga, nah, I ain't do all that, man. And they had the little picture booth on. But when I say they was in there, man, like I'm just saying, bro, like he really did his shit though.
they love him,
That
man.
nigga really
I'm like,
he
my
really
daughter
Nah,
perform
he ain't all men. It says
he
he
a
like
real
a
life performer.
feminist,
that
and
nigga's a real
she is there.
entertainer.
Oh my mama, he's
Yeah,
a real entertainer, bro. I don't care. They be getting mad at the nigga for doing coke and beating up around and shit, bro. Let him do what he do, bro. He that nigga nice, bro.
He said,
That nigga really be doing them
little
back
too young.
flips. That nigga be doing back flips and all kind of shit, bro. He like the Tom Cruise. As they say, Tom Cruise be doing his own stunts. He
Michael
like the
Phelps,
Tom Cruise of fucking entertainment.
man,
He said the
he
Tom
too
Cruise.
When
limbo,
I say
man.
he brought him, hey, when I say that nigga brought him out, man, I ain't never seen San Diego like that, bro. It was,
I about to have young
Ooh,
boy
I
up
know
here
it
in
was
uh,
November.
cracking. Ooh,
They about to have young boy up here in November.
yeah,
But
I
yeah,
heard.
though, no,
That ain't
you look like you
trustworthy.
had a good time
"Hey,
though. You didn't stand there. It looked like you was like involved. You got some footage, and then you turned around and was like actually watching the concert and shit. You know what I'm saying? And somebody else was filming you with it.
I
But
was,
yeah, it looked like I just don't know. I
man,
don't know, man. I guess when you go there, it's an experience, right? It's a vibe. Is it a bucket list thing though? Bucket list? Mike Jack is bucket list. So
I
you say
wouldn't
better
say.
than
So
Mike Jack.
you say
I,
You
Michael
say better
Jackson.
than Mike
no,
Jack.
I'm
He
not
a
like,
bucket
look,
list.
bro.
Is it bucket
That's just
list?
how I feel, nigga. Like I don't know Michael Jackson. I mean, all only thing I know about Michael Jackson just do the moonwalk. This nigga Chris Brown be doing all kind of shit, bro. Like,
I'd rather
Michael
see
oh,
Jackson
Chris
nigga,
is
than
some real
Michael
shit,
Michael
bro.
Jackson.
Jackson does everything that Chris Brown does. he, he don't just do the moonwalk.
You said
hey, he a
what?
beast."
Michael Jackson does
You
everything.
tripping? Chris Brown, Michael didn't want to fuck. Michael, it was man, y'all tripping, bro.
I
What?
mean,
Don't get me
How long?
wrong.
How long? How long
I'm
was
not
his
taking
set?
nothing from him.
How long was he
Hold on.
performing for?
That nigga went on for at least 2.5, almost 3 hours, bro.
Like
Okay.
consistent, like
Well,
consistent, like I mean, like how many dance routines you think he had within 2.5 hours? Because I mean, it just takes a lot of cardio. Like
Man, that nigga had solos. He had dancers. He had female dancers. He had a
he
guy there.
got
He had a model.
challenges.
That nigga had. Oh man, nigga did his
He
shit,
beast.
bro. I was just, I guess,
I
because I
believe
ain't
that
never
though.
really been like a Chris. On my mama, I ain't never really been a Chris Brown fan, but like actually watching that nigga work, bro, and seeing how he brought all them people, like I'm a fan, bro. Nigga, nice.
Yeah, he got two. He
Nigga did
got
his
two
shit out there,
decades. He
bro.
2 decades in, right? When he come out, '06.
Yeah, it was
I'm
his
with him.
20th. They
With him,
said it was his
McGlover.
20th
I just
anniversary.
don't.
Yeah,
damn.
like
It ain't.
05,
Yeah,
06.
20. Nigga
he
been doing
like
it for
he
20
old
years,
man.
man.
For how he do his body, man, he look good, man. You know, he probably about to be he 36,
Pause.
37? You what? Oh, here. Look at that. All right. Yeah. So
But
what I was
it
gonna
was a
say,
lot of people. A
it was
lot of
dope
people.
though, huh?
Y'all would have had fun. Even
Okay.
afterward, it
No,
was
look,
cracking.
bro, I felt like I was there with you, bro. I felt like I was
Gasland was
there with you.
lit. Gasland was lit out there, doc.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, I
well,
knew it was. Damn.
Hmm.
Doc, you going to the Young Boy concert?
I'm sorry, man. I don't mess with him. I just don't know any of his songs. Like I may, but he was on something with we.
I know a
I
lot of
heard
his
he said he
songs,
performed
bro,
at
but that's gonna be, I feel like the YNs might pack me out if you go to a YB concert, bro. It's gonna be
Mhm.
all YNs in there with sticks. You could talk about me
So
going to a Chris
Nah,
Brown
hell
concert, but
nah.
you want to go.
It's gonna be in
It's gonna be
Dago,
a
man.
bunch
Hey,
of why?
call
It's gonna be a
Dago.
bunch of
Call
niggas.
Dago.
It's gonna be a bunch of niggas in there mad at each other, ready to shoot each other, bro. Yeah, send me to the concert where the bitch is gonna be at. Sorry,
He was just in LA. He was
respectfully,
just in LA with the shit.
respectfully.
Nigga hit this. She ain't you. Hey,
Yeah.
was you singing this shit, nigga? You was in there singing them Chris Brown songs?
No, I got the footage. Hey, maybe
I
I got
only
the
know
footage.
two. The two that I knew.
Got the content.
So it was. So it was.
This nigga knew the
Sing
whole.
a little bit.
Yeah. Give us
Two
a
that
little
I
something.
was right next to a bad bitch too.
Yes, sir, man. As you should be, man. Give us a little 2019, whatever you remember. The nigga said the songs I remember. I think you know the
I
whole
just remember.
catalog, man. Chris Brown dope though.
Shit. I'm gonna learn it, nigga. Now, shit.
Man, his
Say what
catalog
the fuck I
surpassing
want.
R. Kelly at this point. What y'all think?
Hey, Stone, let me ask you this. You going back
Ooh,
every
that's
time
a
now, right?
bar. You
What
said
happened?
what?
No, what JD say?
JD said his catalog might be surpassing R. Kelly's. I can't
It's
say that
possible.
because R. Kelly wrote. R. Kelly, he can. I feel like he could do a
Talking crazy
solid
now.
verses
We
against R.
talking
But he
crazy.
not fucking with R. Kelly. R. Kelly got.
What about Usher?
We are talking.
No, I get where JD coming from though. I really do. I feel like he could do a verses. I don't think he was seeing like as far as R. Kelly got some shit that you could just dig out of a
His is
crate. But don't get me wrong, nigga got shit.
yeah, his is more classic for sure, but
Dude.
I mean, give it a little more time though. Yeah, Chris Brown gonna be he
Oh
the
yeah,
next.
for sure, for sure. I can see that
Yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
about to say, give him a little bit more time. Okay, cool, but not now. Hell no. In a verses or nothing, or even anything, just like catalog versus catalog. Man, that's
That
not
wouldn't be
even
a
a
good
Man, they
versus,
comparison.
talk
best
about me.
versus.
They talk
But
about me, bro.
definitely
They got a
similar.
little. They got. I just seen a video of grown men crying at a
Michael
NBA
Jackson.
YoungBoy concert.
Oh, yeah,
At
young
an
boy.
NBA Young, fuck out of here, bro. Y'all
Were they
talk about me
Asian?
going to Chris Brown. These niggas out here
Like what?
crying
Who's
over
crying?
out of
Bro, who's
Emotional.
crying, bro?
niggas. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it and see them. These are niggas.
Mhm,
Nigga,
Next
I'm gonna
time,
find it. You
record
niggas
that. We
crying
can
at a
see.
mhm.
Bro.
YB concert.
They
I
put his hand
see
on his
most of my
shoulder and
favorite
then
rapper. I
got
ain't
his
never,
recording on the other.
Nah, but
bro.
but for real though, like a lot of people rock with him though. I guess he say something to his group that they really can feel. I'm not gonna compare him to
They,
Tupac, but I'm just
they
saying
really
like
fuck with him heavy, bro.
yeah, like they really
I
be
agree.
like
I agree.
tapped in with what he be saying. So I mean,
Especially, yeah. I'm telling you, the YN is
I
locked
ain't
in
gonna
with
knock
him,
it.
bro. He can throw them
Yeah,
niggas.
Miami's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I might, you know what? I might subliminally or in the background, he might just jumped into some of my playlists. But every time I see him on something that probably in my algorithm, it don't. I don't know. I don't see nothing. What's so sticking out? He not whack. He not whack. But I'm trying to think of some songs like that's catchy or something that like, oh, that's Young Boy right there. You know, but well, whatever. But
you rock with Young Boy, Sean?
Mm,
yeah.
I can't name I can't name that one song.
I was like, but you look like you look like for a second you might have had like two or three songs, like maybe like you were like you do have this, you do have
Nah,
that, but
he too. I think he too young. He too young, man. He with the younger generation.
Yeah, he got them.
mm,
Man, my
I
homegirl
had
daughter
I asked
12
Stone
and went to
twice.
the concert.
I get it twice.
That's my alter ego in there.
Oh, okay, well, whatever. All right, cool. You can stay. All right, man. Ain't no echo. Okay, we can go into the. Oh, let me set it up. This basically a video. Um, Truth After Dark is gonna be. It's gonna be Paul Pierce and Azar. They're gonna have a sex educator, female, pretty much talking to them, answering all the questions about sex and all that type of stuff. First 2-3 minutes is already crazy. So what we can do, I think I can hear y'all when the video playing. If y'all want me to stop it, I can stop it. Y'all can say something, or y'all can say something while it's just playing. But either way, I can stop. We could talk about it at that point and move on, and then go back, whatever we want to do. But I think I can hear y'all, or just do something. I don't know. But y'all ready though?
Yeah.
For sure. Let me take this.
Hell,
What a shit. This.
Sex because you're not a jackhammer.
I'm still in love.
That's not working for me. Like
Okay.
dirty talk is
Okay.
more like, yeah, slut, choke on that shit. You know, like this, that more into
I'll be liking that.
BDSM.
Do you like when there's
power play.
beauty slut choke on this shit?
I'm not gonna say exactly what she.
I'm crying. But yeah.
I ain't say that what you said. Just somewhere between the last 30 seconds of what she said, I like it. If a man, I'm thinking if a man say that to a woman, I'm like, oh, hold on, he on some weird shit.
Some shit that you probably not into, but you're thinking like,
maybe like, yes, you're turning me on. You can do whatever to me.
Well, not with that tone, Paul.
Yeah,
what
like
I'm
that.
saying,
What?
I'm saying, like, you talk about that prostate boy. That's an exit sign for me.
What about the gooch?
No, I don't know what that is.
That's
I
the
just
strip
know-
that's between the anus and the balls.
We can work with that. we can work with that.
I'm crying. Okay, so what is this? Cock and ball ring.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
What?
Dark.
Do you?
My job is
What do you
to
say?
teach about.
Oh, the pretty.
My job is to teach about.
Man, these
My job is
bitches want to make
teach
niggas
about things-
gay so bad.
To some of the
Fuck.
work that therapists do.
For Shan Boodram.
You killed it.
Oh,
Crush the
Shan
name, but I have to correct. I'm not a
Boodram.
therapist.
You're
So
not.
I'm an ASEX certified sex educator.
Okay,
So I teach, but I don't do
educator.
one-to-one work.
Okay, so what's the difference between an educator and a therapist? Therapist is just one-on-one.
I think therapy assumes a responsibility to do no harm, you know, and to be responsible for the well-being of the people that you look after. I don't have that responsibility. I don't think I could take that
Bro,
responsibility.
this is
My
how
job
you
is
give a
to
blowjob.
teach about things
I
I'm
am a
excited about,
sex
share information that I think
educator.
is fascinating. We be a bridge to some of the work that therapists do to, and my work is generally not one-to-one, it's one-to-many.
Yeah,
Okay, I
like
love that.
Yeah.
That's dope. I love that. So you brought a box of goodies today, and I'm super excited and thirsty to see what's in the
Definitely
box.
got a sex
I know you
toy.
said it's some sex toys.
Yes.
So I would love for you to share with us. One of the questions I have today is actually, I know a lot of women, you know, that struggle with an orgasm. Obviously, I'm sure you know that. And it's not like you're not enjoying it because you are, but you just don't get there, whether it's a mental thing or a physical thing.
Before we go any further, and we've talked about this before
Yeah.
about women not having orgasm. Is it because like you burnt out, or what is it like about the orgasm? Like you had too many before? That it's
No,
over?
no.
If
there's
that's
women
how it
who-
worked, then most men would be tapped out by age
I
17.
lo-
Yeah, like,
Most
I'm just
men
saying, like,
have shared with me that they wish they could have called child protective services on themselves because they masturbated so much in their teens. So if there was a cap on the amount of orgasms, don't raise your eyebrows.
Yeah, no,
You
I
were
like-
once
I know that
14
makes
years
sense.
old.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
what was-
100%. I
the
was
skin
low.
could be
I was
chafing
low.
and falling off, and you still have to keep going. So no, there's no max on that.
It's actually for me. I've actually when I was young, I never reached an orgasm. Like from when I was
Even
young.
when you first started.
Yeah, even when I first started, it was way harder because I didn't know my body and I didn't know that the clit is what makes me come. I didn't know anything about my own body as a young girl. So it took me to like something rubbed against the vagina, the clit vibration, and I came like, whoa, what is that?
One
know?
more question before we
Nose and glasses.
interruption because me as an interested man in hearing this topic.
That's her
Say
real
that.
nose.
Teach a man how to make you orgasm.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
You can
Yeah.
teach them like you can give them the boom boom boom. You do this, but so why women don't give the information to the man? You just keep going and y'all have sex 1,000 times, but why don't you say, hey babe, I think this is gonna make it go?
I feel like
Like you know what I'm
Azar
saying?
answered the question off the top, but very quick biology lesson. Everyone develops first as female. So when Trump said that sex is determined by your sex at conception, everybody develops as female first. So that's an inaccurate statement. So in essence, what happens at week 12 when you're in utero, all that happens is everybody has a clitoris to start. And if you're XY chromosome, it comes out and it becomes a penis. If you're XX, it stays like.
She tried to say
McGlover.
we was bitches first.
Yeah, McGlover. I know, right? Hey, McGlover, she full of shit. Is this accurate?
Accountability.
Anytime you hear a woman talking for over 4 minutes, it's most likely some bullshit.
That nigga over
All
four
right, man.
minutes.
I can't get an answer. All right. Hey, they about to get active though. All right, I promise. No.
No offense to the women
Yes.
in the
So-
comment.
Yeah. Love the ladies.
So the clitoris and the penis are actually the analogous body part. Most people think it's clitoris and vagina. So what's actually more, let's say, analogous, which I mean by that is like the comparison to the vagina, is the prostate. So like a G-spot orgasm is more similar to a prostate orgasm. Many men,
Hold on, we moving fast. Right?
we're moving fast, but I'm just
Hold on,
saying, if most
prostate, so you
men,
talking about
Inglewood, nigga.
yeah, well, I'm just in
Mind
terms
you, this is not a
Right.
the
doctor,
percentage
guys.
of
This
men
is
who
not
can
a
orgasm
doctor.
from prostate
medical
stimulation alone
professional.
is
You're
probably
good.
similar to the percentage
Educator.
of women who can orgasm from vaginal penetration alone. Most people require what's known as clitoral plus. Even people who can orgasm from the prostate actually require prostate plus penis. So if we just reframe our understanding of sexual
What the
pleasure
fuck is
to
this?
the clitoris is the
Plus-
primary function of
that's
sexual
what I
pleasure
listen
for people with vulvas, and the penis is the men's primary function.
To be like, hey, take care of me. This is what it feels like you're more in a masculine space, even though it doesn't have to be. And I know that, but I think for a lot of women, it doesn't feel like I'm in my femininity when I'm having to show you, even though I think it's an amazing thing and we should do that as women. But you believe
That's
it
her
because
real
you're,
nose.
like what you stated earlier is like as a younger person, you were burnt
That's
out. So now you
IG,
can't
right?
come. Actually, you know your body more as you get older and you have a more likelihood to come now that I'm older because I know who I am more. Definitely wasn't coming as a young person because I didn't know nothing.
I was.
Good for you.
But I also just did that by trial and error. I think
Yeah.
Paul's point links with this point I was making in that because our perception of sex is penis and vagina, and that's what's mostly shown in porn,
Yeah.
that's what's mostly educated, and there's a tremendous amount of pressure on the penis. I used to have penis envy. I'm very glad I don't have one now.
What
Penises
the
are
fuck is
expected
penis
to
envy?
last for 4 hours, give
Pause.
multiple orgasms, put out fires, save the world, and there's no sex education for men. There's no encouragement for men to learn. There's this inherent belief that a man is supposed to know. And so a man who doesn't know feels deep shame. And so his partner kind of wants to carry that on and doesn't want to inform him like, hey, I know that you saw in porn, like jackhammering was what got the girl off and made her
Yeah.
squirt. That's not working for me. And she also doesn't want to admit that because she might be afraid that her body.
Pause. JD Stone. We was talking about this right on a couple episodes ago, right? Like I think you asked the chat like would the ladies just tell the man to teach the man how to do something or whatever? Yeah, we was talking about that. I think that was 2
I was
episodes
at,
ago.
yeah, I think the last one I was asking like, can it be if it's bad? Can it be taught? Can it be fixed? You know, what I'm saying?
Yeah, fix, yeah.
So definitely, you know, like hey, that's a tough one. I think everybody had their own little different answer into it, but I mean, like JD's thing, I think he was saying last time, like it probably can be, but I shouldn't have to teach you. I don't want to teach you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I think there's a lot of truth to what they talking about, but there's also, you know, everybody different, so we can't
Right.
generalize it. But I definitely feel like there's shit. There ain't no playbooks. You know, we got to go in there and figure this out.
That's a fact.
is broken. He may never have gotten the permission before to
What's
say
jackhammering?
Pounding.
Oh, okay.
Like no woman just wants pounding out, maybe some, but not a lot.
Okay.
yeah, beating it up, like all of
That's
those
like
sort of
Hey, Paul looking
analogies that we
real
use for
Ingle
good
right
sex.
That's what
now,
we hear
though.
in the
Like,
raps.
Right.
And on the porn. A lot of men
like,
learn how to
going
have
right
sex
to the
through
bar and
porn, and
grill.
it's like, that don't feel good. Like that hurts.
It just probably make a man feel more of a man.
Yeah, and don't get
That's
me
it.
wrong, 1/3
That's
of
it.
women can orgasm from penetration alone. Now, majority of that third are going to do so while being on top. And although it feels like a penetration only orgasm, it's actually still clitoral plus because their clitoris falls under something called rule of thumb, in which your clitoris is actually less than this distance away from your vaginal opening. So much so that you get enough friction from leaning forward to get outer clitoral stimulation while you're getting the internal legs of your clitoris stimulated. So there are a percentage of women out there who can orgasm
Rubber
penetration
says
alone,
tear
but
it off.
2/3 of women will never. That doesn't mean that they won't still enjoy penetration along with outer clitoral or just enjoy penetration by itself. A lot of people's best sex isn't linked with their best orgasm.
That's a real thing because I've never came just off of sex, right? And I feel like
What?
partners could be like, damn, that's like, are you not enjoying it? But it's like, no, I enjoy this. This is so good. Like I'm loving it, but I just don't come off of just penetration, you know? Like I never have been able
Sex and penetration.
to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a good little education here.
It's
love it,
helpful.
though. I
It's a
like
helpful
that, though.
reframe to be like,
I
oh,
like
okay,
it.
cool. Because then now to your point, why don't people teach men
But
this?
like, yeah, why don't women just say like for me to listen to like Azar and like many women say I don't have orgasms in sex, then why aren't you explaining to the guy what he has to do. And I know it kind of sounds like weird and crazy, and it's just it's like for you to be trying to break it down for a man because you assume he should probably already know. But I just feel like when you intimate with your partner, y'all can have these type of conversations like, babe, I really like when you do this. This is really turning me on. Like, but women just gonna look at you from afar and be like, oh, he ain't got it.
I don't think it's he hasn't got it though thing, because I never looked at a man.
Got it because when I was with her, she got it. When I was like, she got it, but then with you, it's different. So why don't you tell me?
But I don't think that it's an assumption that every man should know. Like, I don't look at it like,
I don't think that she always got it from the past.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that it's necessarily like every man should know this. I think every partner is different. Even when you're with a man, men like different things. So it's about learning your specific partner. Yeah. So it's not necessarily me like observing a man and being like, he don't know what he's doing. I kind of internalize it as a me issue. Like, I have a problem. This has nothing to do with him. I look at it as my problem,
Right. Until you get the
she can get it.
Oh, what I actually experience is more of what the norm is. And I just require something separate from what that person wants. And don't get me wrong, I think the fantasy is amazing. I would love it if my husband orgasmed off of giving me oral. That would be so convenient, right? So which some people can, don't get me wrong. A think off is a real thing. You can orgasm in your sleep, which means you can orgasm in any capacity. I haven't gotten there yet, but those are real. But that to be said, like for men, I agree. In a dream world, it would be amazing if exactly what you like to do is exactly what your partner needs to get off within the amount of time you can last, right? Like that's the actually hidden agenda too, because if you do have a partner who requires penetration or to orgasm, that's also a lot of pressure on you to be able to sustain an erection for long enough. And as we know, the average man can sustain an erection through penetration from anywhere to 3 to 12 minutes. And if a woman is going to orgasm penetration alone, she's likely going to need somewhere between 20 to 25 to 40 minutes. So even then, it's not necessarily the best fit of like lock and key either. So if we stop waiting, I was on the Nick Cannon podcast and he was just saying like every partner I've ever had
45 minutes straight.
Like, and
bitch,
every
please.
Partner
that's insane.
It brings up questions for me.
Is he being honest?
Are they being honest? It brings up questions. No one's there in the bedroom other than these two individuals. But I just mean, in order to fulfill this societal narrative of what sex is supposed to be, there is a lot of biological truths that just don't align for that. Like I said, even if we are your penis in someone else's vagina, and they need that to get off, and you need that to get off, then we have to talk about timing now of that lining up. Like there's a lot of different variables at play here.
So what would you suggest for a woman? Like, what are the positions that a man, like, if you know you just can't have penetration, then what do you do? Like, to speed that up? Like, is it like playing with the clit at the same time? What are your suggestions here?
1000%.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You got two hands. You can have one down here at 6 o'clock, one up here at 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Like you can have your partner also using their thumbs in different positions. My favorite position is to be like on my back in happy baby pose. You know, when it's usually how most women self-pleasure, when you're like on your back and your legs are up.
Yeah.
My partner's in a T. That way I can DJ myself and they're not.
Wait. He's in a T.
Like, so he's like this way. So his head is that way coming across my body.
Okay.
So that way his body's not interfering with what I need to do.
Oh, wow.
Whereas if you're in a missionary position, it's difficult to get the consistent rhythm that you need for yourself. Or
from the back.
Even from the back, that could work for you depending on like if that's the kind of, most people aren't like accustomed to orgasming. Think about how you self-pleasure.
Yeah.
She's thinking too much just to get fucked. Like,
I feel like
bitch,
that
just get fucked.
I think every woman should try on top. If it works for you, then great. That becomes your go-to. And if it doesn't, it might mean that your clitoris is just more higher up than some people's.
The grinding with being on top, sometimes it's like, I feel like, is the man enjoying that though?
Probably not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a difference. And again, that's the point.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Finding that lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, probably not.
Yeah.
Because he just prefers a bounce.
Exactly.
And you require a scoot.
This. So sometimes I get like, okay, wait, let me.
But it's best they can last, because if you were bouncing and that's what you needed to get off, they probably couldn't sustain the erection for enough time for you to get off. So the fact that you require different things is beneficial as long as you're on the same page. Going back to Paul's point, like that's where communication really makes a big difference. Of like, hey, this is how I get off. So you might see me doing something and in your mind, because if you don't communicate, your partner's like, they're wasting their time. Like, I'm not enjoying this. Who is this for? And if you don't say, no, it's for me, then it becomes an awkward sex session. But if they know that's what you need to get off, then they actually become an enthusiastic participant, like laying there and while you're scooting, even if they're not feeling much, they can start pumping you up. Like, oh, you're so sexy. Like, get that. Go back and forth. I love when you do that. You're so hot right now. You're a goddess.
That's what get it right there.
That is what gets it.
I do that after I nut. I'll be doing that. I'll be like, I just try to ride the wave, you know?
Yeah. Y'all talking like,
you got to learn how to ride the wave when you're a vet.
Ain't good enough. It has to be multiple things that has to go on for y'all to get to.
Well, why did you interpret as not good enough?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, you said
No, the D is great, and I said that. I said,
no
but
for
the
you
come,
to get to your maximum.
most women can't come just off of penetration.
All right, so this, and I'm gonna say this for men, we the same.
Yeah.
I think we the same too. I think that just because we having sex, it ain't just because the vagina is doing what it's doing. I think more men get there based on the reaction of the girl.
I can see that.
I think because like it don't matter what it feel like. If you just sitting there, she ain't excited about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, if you gassed, he gassed. He over here like, oh, it's about to go quick.
Yeah.
Like if you like that, daddy, oh God, you can do that the first 30 seconds, it's going. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter what it feel like. But your reaction to a dude, regardless of what it feel like.
Well, you just answered your original question as to why women don't speak up. Because they're like, I'm not enjoying it, but if I tell him I'm not enjoying it or I don't act like I'm enjoying it, then he won't enjoy it. Now nobody's enjoying themselves. So at least let me fake it so they can have a good time.
So
put the gas up.
She need to get slutted out. She the kind of broad you got to slut her
That
out.
was the original message that you had. It was very beautiful. Be honest about your pleasure and what works for you. Talk is no safe. You can actually give genuine reactions.
I feel like you should be able to have a conversation. Like I feel like you could just look your partner in the eye, but it's on men too. Like me saying that like women tell your man, but the man got to be like, what you like? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what you like, baby? Because like a man can feel it. You know what I'm saying? When you with somebody, you can feel the reaction. You know what I'm saying? So you can just be like, damn, baby, you know what you like? I feel like it's been the same for a minute. Like, what you like? And I feel like men is scared to ask that. Men is like too prideful or something like, nah, level up. This your girl, right? Y'all should be able to talk about whatever. Like, what you like, baby? You know what I'm saying? Man, tell me the hard truths, because I'm willing to make it better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I like this, I like that. Tell me what's up. Tell me what's up, because if we together, tell me what's up. All right, I'm gonna get on that then.
What about? Do you feel like men? Because I've heard
to give a small round of applause for that. That was a really good speech.
Yeah, it actually was.
That was really lovely.
Yeah.
Tell me the hard truth because I'm willing to make it better is a line that could save tons of relationships from mediocre, undesirable sex.
But I think it has to be both ways too. But like you can't just be sitting there and we didn't have as my girl, as my significant other, you can't just be sitting there faking orgasms and not have an orgasm in last 10 times and not tell. I feel like if it's something, you can go up to him too and he can come up to you. Like it go both ways. You know what I'm saying? But as a man too, you should be like, man, what you, even if you think she's doing it, but like what you really like so I can focus on that more. Because we assuming we're gonna get into our 1-2, thinking you like this, slap up, look around, smack the eye, hands behind your back, you know what I'm saying? Thinking you like that. Like it's important to us, like what you like. You know what I'm saying? You might not like what I'm doing. I might, So, as a woman too, y'all just sometimes go with the flow and don't say nothing. And the man too.
Yeah. I can get that.
So I think the communication gotta be better in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go with the flow and all of this. For it to last long, I think you gotta have like constant, like, what is
it called? It's a word for it when like someone, like a woman likes to be called like, you're a good girl.
Is that you're a good girl? What you mean?
You know what I'm talking about? Like how like you're like good girl. Yeah. You're doing a good job. A praise kink.
Well, it would be more like domination a little bit. It's more of a power play thing because it could be infantilization because it's a little bit of like that daddy daughter language, which is not necessarily having to do with parental care, but just like the idea of a patriarchal male and then like a recipient. So I think it's kind of like there's probably a specific word for that, but praise kink is more like
what is that?
Like, oh my gosh, like your pussy is heaven. I've never experienced someone like you before. I'm so grateful to be with you. You are God. You are loved. I worship you. Like
God damn. Oh my God.
Slut, choke on that shit. Like this, that.
You are God.
And then I think that what you're talking about kind of leans more into BDSM.
Like, you like when there's a booty slut choke on this shit?
You're nothing.
I don't know which one, somewhere in what she was talking about. I'm not gonna say exactly what she was.
I'm crying. But yeah.
I ain't say that what you said. Just somewhere in between the last 30 seconds of what she said, I liked it.
You're God. That's crazy.
Okay, so I get what you're saying. So what I was gonna say is, have you, because I know you have the sex toys and I want to get into it, but I also want to ask this question because I've heard women say before that men, and I don't know how true this is because I haven't had the experience, but men will feel intimidated, like, oh, I'm not good enough. You need a sex toy, like to involve a sex toy during sex. Like, why are you involving that? Like, I'm not good enough for you. I can't do it, etc. Have you heard that?
Of course. Yeah. It's a very common narrative. Again, like I empathize with the position.
Hey, Doc, can you pause it real quick?
only taught that their penis was going to solve all of.
I just want to chime in real quick. Broad like this, the doctor broad or whatever she claims, man, nigga just take her, pick her up, drop her off in the hood, and let the squad go right through her. You know what I mean? You know, let her talk that philosophical shit. Just pass her that Don Julio. Let her keep talking for a minute. She gonna talk for a minute. Let her keep talking. Pass her the Don Julio. Let her hit the wood or whatever. You know what I mean? And she's running through the whole squad. You can hit play. Every Thursday, she coming to the hood looking for the homies.
Oh man, that's crazy.
She know niggas just took out of her purse. She know niggas just stole out of her purse and everything. She keep coming back.
The world issues and all their relationship problems, and they're not taught about the clitoris. They're not taught about other erogenous zones. They're not even taught about emotional intimacy. Then I no longer feel like I have to do cast.
Katina Kaval.
Katina DeVal. They're a married couple.
Oh, I know exactly who they are.
They're
I love them.
amazing.
Yeah, they're so cute. I love them so much. Their marriage, their story. Yeah.
What
I have
percentage? I got one question.
Hold
So
on.
you're married, right?
I am married.
For
7 years.
a long time.
7 years.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Damn. What percentage of sex is the most important in the how do you hold the percentage of sex in the relationship? Is it the end all be all?
It's important.
Yeah.
Is it the most important?
I think that's
what percentage would you give it?
Oh, I mean, it's determined on the couples because you can genuinely get a couple of people whom it's not that important to them, and that's a compatibility thing. You can get people who are asexual who end up married and are extremely happy with none to very little sex. For me, it's probably like what percentage of importance? It's like 90. It's really high. I mean, it's what I talk about for a living. I'm fascinated in it.
Told you running through the hood.
Sex the same way that some
young she gonna go through the hood.
Yeah, I mean, we started off as
the
fuck buddies.
advocate for that one.
So like that was like the foundational.
I think
like
all relationships start like that.
They don't, but
yeah,
I think 90%.
No, not at all.
No?
Maybe
I'm
1 in
Yeah.
6. I think actually
You
it's a
think
dice
1
roll.
in 6 start off as sex partners?
According to studies, 1 in 6 friends
Where
with
are you going
benefits.
door to door saying, how did y'all?
There's a book
y'all
that I
start
really,
off?
really love that's called
Y'all-
Why Men Behave Badly, which talks about like
I've
the
read that book.
yes, and so it's
Hey, Dockers,
You going door to door.
can you pause it real quick? Dockers,
Oh, that's hilarious, bro.
a woman like this, just me, just hearing her, listen to her talk. She's really into herself. And if you ever keep a woman like this, if I don't know why you would, but if you ever wifed a woman like this or kept a woman like this, she would have to be running the show for it to go properly. You know what I mean? Or whatever she deemed properly. You know what I mean? Smoothly, whatever. I highly doubt. I don't know. Do you let your woman talk this much? First off, do you let your woman talk this much? Fellas.
It's a grip. It's a grip.
Hey. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm just keying this shit.
No, for real. No, you,
Oh,
no,
go ahead.
JD, please.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
No.
She said a lot of nothing, right? She said some things valid, but she said a kind of lot of nothing.
A lot of fluff.
Man, excellent. A lot of fluff. But she just talks but she's led by her feelings. This is a woman that's led by feelings. So she's talking this high powered woman shit and being your feminine and this and all this. But I can guarantee you, if she came into a masculine man, into the presence of a masculine man, a circle of masculine men, she would crumble and fold up and you know what I mean? she because she's a woman got governed by her feelings, and she knows how to put words together eloquently, and so she can get somebody else to believe in what she's talking about. Like, like she said, she wants to be praised like God. She wants to be a goddess in the bedroom. So you know this is
Governed by her emotions. That's an
she's
interesting.
governed by her feelings. If you listen to, I'm pretty sure she'll say more things about feelings. How she mentioned feel, the word feel, like 10 different times. Feel, feel. This is a woman. I'm gonna let Doc get back to it, but this is a woman that's led by the flesh.
Yeah, yeah. But let me ask you a question, McGlover. Do you think she in the alpha female? If that's a category, is she in that category?
I don't know how to compute that.
All right. Anybody other? What? First of all, shout outs to Sean 2 times, man. He on the panel. He got his You got your baby with you, huh?
Yeah, my newborn in 6
Oh
weeks.
man, you got a newborn. Okay, damn. Shots out, man. Shots out.
Shout
Congrats,
out.
bro.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
that's dope, man. You rocking with us, man. Oh man. That's
He
what's up,
rocking too. He got to learn early.
man.
Come on now.
Man. Yeah. What you got? What you got so far? What you got so far on the I mean, she doing the educator doing the most talking, but
Yeah, I mean, people like her, it seem like they come like once every decade with the same message, like prophets back in the day, man. But it's like
Mhm.
I don't know, it's that grift, like. But I think Glover, was that you talking about the feeling thing? So I think she's just using her feelings to kind of grift and get people in her lane that can
Mm.
spend money with her. That's the only thing I look at it by.
Mm.
Like, yeah, like I don't know, yeah, she I don't know, she probably got innocent names too. Like I don't know.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, she.
Everything is a cap.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, if it make her money, then yeah, whatever. But it's just, I think what was the other girl in this show too, Dr. Bryant or something like that. Forgot her
Oh
name.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just,
Serena, right?
it's like I said, every different decade. She like Dr. Bryant in her 40s. She probably like in her early 30s, 30 something.
Um,
So it's just,
you
you know
know,
what I'm
not to drag this along, but one thing that irritates me is
right.
why isn't there anybody challenging this? I mean, people. I see
saying?
just guys, hosts just sitting there and just shaking their head. Oh, okay, agreeing and what I mean, whatever. But I don't see
Hmm.
anybody challenging this. I mean, unless they agree with her, that's something else. But it's like some things that's said is clearly like
Like Sean said,
unrealistic.
it's like stop right there. We got to be checked, a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're gonna get there.
Hmm.
I think we're gonna get there. Let me see what Paul P do if he I mean Northside Eagles. Sometimes they never mind. Let me
Yeah. We'll talk about that later.
that's that's fresh out the press. All right. Let me think I could just go. Oh, shout out to this too, man. I gotta play this too. Shout out JD making the official Doc TV intro.
A researcher, David Buss, who that's a statistic that he has shared before. So it's not obviously universal, but it's a pretty decent one to say 1 in 6 friends with benefits actually end up being something more substantial.
None of my relationships started as friends with benefits, so I'm not a part of that statistic. I never had that experience, which
Well,
maybe I
according to
should
Paul,
have.
it's
all of us.
all of them.
Like I think all
How did you and your
relationships-
wife start out?
You start off probably having intimate, but not together. Y'all get together and then y'all start.
Well, you're
Yes.
saying that like sex is the difference between friends with benefits essentially means
All
that
relationships are built on sex.
no, they're not.
100%. You know why?
Hey, panel chat. Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree? All relationships built on sex.
No.
No.
All right, Paul P. You're looking like a clown so far. Let's go. All right.
Okay, so let me explain.
You lost your
No,
co-pilot.
I'm gonna explain. if all relationships are not built on sex, how come when I go outside the relationship, it gets sex is over?
Because that's not just sex. That's built on distrust, lying,
It's just a
cheating,
trick.
breaking a commitment
Because
that you
I can
had.
be truthful about everything else in the world. I can be the protector. I can be truthful about everything else in the world. Like I'll dive in front of a bullet for you because I went out of here and had sex with a girl who I didn't like. It's over.
Like her.
I didn't like her. It was just like, man, we got buzz. It was a vibe. We was mad at each other about relationship, and it went down. But now I'm off her. But you found out about it.
Well, yeah, because it's a damage to like multiple parts of the relationship. The social reputation of your partner, potentially having kids outside of the relationship, which could take away from the resources of your partner and of children if you guys have children together, bringing in health risks to the relationship.
I agree with Paul Pierce.
And then above all else, it does go back to trust, and trust is just time plus consistency. So,
What part?
I agree. With it's what he said. Relationships are built off of sex.
Oh, okay. You agree with it. Okay. I thought I heard no's and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I see.
whatever trust you have built up becomes damaged at that point. And then, of course, to the point that we just live in a society that places so much emphasis on that being the marker of what makes a good relationship. I don't subscribe to that, but I'm also in a relationship where we both don't subscribe to that. But if you are in one that does, those are part of the rules that you signed up for. So you have to be available to play for them. And if you can't, then you will suffer the consequences.
Contract.
So sex is a big part of every relationship, like I said.
But what if, again, you have two asexual couples or two people who deprioritize sex or consider themselves to be aromantic, or people in general who just don't need sex that much, who get together, who got together. About 70% of relationships that weren't formed through dating apps start off as platonic friends first. So that's a higher stat than ones that start off as fucking friends first.
That's not
so
true.
friends that are just like, we were just
I'm
hanging out, and
that.
next thing you know, one day I look.
What's up?
I'm challenging that.
I'm just like,
I don't believe that. Even we already had a podcast about all that. Oh, we were platonic friends at first. Nigga, he was just waiting to hit. Period. I ain't trying to hear it. So, like I said, sex is 100% a big part. It's built off of that. You ain't go. I bet you don't stay with a bitch who got bad sex.
I bet you she ain't got no panties
with
on.
A woman?
How about that?
That's a bet. No. Look, hold on.
To them, and I was like, I think that there's something here
That's
between
why
us.
men and women cannot be friends.
Right. Well, yeah.
That goes to my point, and I keep proving it every day as the days go on.
Men and women can't be friends.
No, they can't, unless a man is not sexually attracted to the woman, or the woman has completely friend zoned that
like
man.
So
it's not. It's definitely not. But anyway,
my best friend wife, I'm friends with her.
We're not talking about your friend's wife.
Well, statistically, it's less risky to have a side chick than it is to have a close female platonic friend. You're more likely to form a serious intimate relationship with the person that you have a friendship with than you are with the person that you just go to for sex and have a very clear relationship where it's just physical.
That's a statistic.
I mean, most relationships is physical.
Exactly, my point. So anyways, moving on.
Is because like when you think about this, when you see these athletes, entertainers, and people in the industry that they busted with the bad one, like, come on. They come on. She only went him for the bread, and he went her because she bad and I want to have sex with her all the time. And then like no substance to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of them. I go to the gym, I be seeing, like, no, y'all don't even look right together. Because if you didn't have no bread, you wouldn't be with him. You know, so it's just like money and sex based. A lot of relationships is 100%.
I like that we've gone from all to a lot. We can subscribe.
I like how he's excluding himself from that category.
A lot.
I can go for a lot. We can
not
go for
all,
a
but
lot.
like when I say all, I'm just saying the majority.
Okay, so now let's move on and let's get.
Truth is truth. Truth sound like hate when everybody hate the truth.
No. I'm not mad at what you said. I hear you.
At the end of the day, we're all here because two people fucked. It's a big part of life. It's a big motivator for why we chose the car that we chose, why we have the job that we have, why we wear what we wear. So it is an intrinsic part. I mean, we owe our survival to sex. So yes.
Hey, so I think she's cooking right here. I think this is a good valid point that just comes back to me, the crystal ball. When I say nature, she's saying all this stuff was happening for a reason. You get a job, you get money, you go do this, you get blessings. Like Sean two-time. You know, you go have the babies. You know, you have you know, you just you do your thing, but you're doing it for ultimately to mate with the woman, nature. You know what I'm saying? And nature, as it has it, ain't gonna have you to pick just somebody just like her. It's not gonna have you to pick just somebody just like her. It's gonna have you do what you feel to do or intended to do by nature. But living in this society, you don't follow nature. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't. Most people don't. You know what I'm saying? That's just my go-to nature. That's all I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying?
We can go
Anybody?
to it. We can go to it, but it's a flip side to that because I agree with everything you're saying. Nature, nature, a few hundred years ago would have been just to walk up to the bitch, hit her with a club, grab her by the hair, and throw her over your shoulder, and that's your bitch. That's your broad now. You know what I'm saying? That was nature. So we gotta be careful with nature because I can we can hide it. We can use nature for it. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So societal norms, well, however you say it, that's compressing our nature, our natural instinct. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Like
going to the zoo, the tiger want to hunt, just like Cat say, tiger want to hunt, but he ain't in a hunting habitat. You know, so I don't know, but
like
you know,
nature. Imagine Doc, I gotta we're back then. We just going by nature. I got 4 cows, nigga, in a broad in nature, nigga. You want my cows and my broad. To take over for your, you know what I'm saying? Knock me down.
for, for,
That's
to mate with the woman. Yep.
to mate with the woman and earn. Now you got 10 cows now, and you know what I'm saying. Your kids is my kids. You knock my kid off, you know, and then you know that's nature. So it can be vicious too. It can be vicious. That's all.
I agree. That's cool, man. You're vicious. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You're right though, man. You cook with that one. You gotta be real careful with nature. You ain't clubbing nobody, you know what I'm saying? We ain't clubbing the ladies and stuff.
It is a very big part of the human experience.
For
I just
sure.
don't think that it's the only part for all people. And that's a privilege that we've gotten over time. You know, as we don't really require people to have sex to sustain our population because we're good, people can decide whether or not they actually want to opt into
Not
this
good though,
idea that sex
no,
has to be the most important thing because it actually doesn't. And if you find somebody else who also agrees with that and you guys fall in love, that's a beautiful thing.
I will say that I think sex is super important, like to me in a relationship, because it creates like my partner being inside of me physically is the closest you can be to me. And I just love that. Like, you know, like I be inside of me and I want that like closeness to my partner. Tongue in the mouth too, but it's just a little.
Tongue kissing before sex, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, but
like
having your whole
saliva,
you get what I'm saying. The point is
that's crazy. Like kissing is the closest you can be to somebody too. Lips, face, like come on, that's something.
I never
That
said
has
it
to
was
count for
nothing
something.
though.
So don't just put it all on just penis and vagina. It's mouth to mouth is a thing too.
I agree
That's
with
like,
you.
damn, that should be looked at like the same as sex. Yes or no?
No, you don't have
Why
a
not?
vagina. You're not
Well,
getting
you
entered.
catch
So
the
you
same
can't
things from the mouth to
understand.
mouth than you can from the penis to vagina.
You
Yes,
can't make a baby. That's a key difference, Paul. Can't make a baby.
No, you can't make it. You're right about that.
I'm so happy. She's here because wow.
Yeah, that nigga getting drunk and the
You can't
bitches
make
is
a
making
baby.
fun
So
of
that's the
him.
closest you can be to me is inside of me and that intimacy
Nigga.
of having that
Let me
closeness.
ask you this though.
Nigga, stop drinking around them broads.
Okay.
Have you ever kissed a man and became close to
coming?
Yeah. From kissing?
No.
Not close?
No, I love a makeout. I love
like not even like wet?
Of course.
Of course,
Of
wet.
course.
Yes,
of course,
very
aroused.
wet.
You can make out for so long that when the person actually does get to what gets you off, it's very quick.
Yeah.
Like it can take 3 seconds.
So
but I
intimacy
still
is what we talk
require.
about.
Yeah.
Intimacy is important for that.
Have you orgasmed before from a makeout?
No.
I don't know.
No.
It's been pretty close though.
No. No, not even
What was
close.
that whole speech then before?
No, because
just
it's
wants
different
to-
for a man. It's different for man. Like,
'Cause you know how
it's
it
a
is for a
process
woman,
for us.
though.
It's a process. Because like,
And do you know the process that it is for a woman, or are you just
no,
making that up
don't
because
know
you've
the
never been in a
because
woman's
y'all,
body?
you can kiss a female and then juices start flowing. Like when you kiss a man, his thing got to start wake up. Hey, wake up.
Blood starts
Blood
flowing.
start flowing, and then after that, it's got to be some tingle going on. Like, it's a lot. Like without no friction.
Paul, the
it's
realest
nothing.
nigga on
I mean, I've
podcast
kissed
'cause he
men and they're
wild.
definitely hard.
Yeah, but
So
without
that's the
the
equivalent to
friction,
being wet as
we
a
need
woman.
friction to get there, just like y'all.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
bodies
yeah,
do
yeah.
get
I'm
hard and
just
wet
trying to say
though.
I be
It's
getting
good.
wet. I don't be
No,
wet.
men get pre-cum and women also do get
Yes.
engorgement because again, the clitoris.
The clitoris gets big, right?
Yeah, the
Swollen,
majority of
yeah.
it is on the inside, so that it does get erect because it is made of the same tissue
That shit
as
crazy,
the
man.
body of the penis, which is not the
Yeah.
what's I'm looking for, not body, shaft.
Definitely. I've looked at a man that I was with or in love with, and I've gotten wet without any touch. Like just the thought being
That's
around.
arousal. Yeah,
Yeah, super wet, all of that. Like, oh my God, just turned on.
But I reserve the right
Yeah.
for you to be right though.
Yeah,
I
you're
think at the end of the day, I can orgasm in my sleep.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
I know that the potential is there. I just haven't been able to
You've
tap.
orgasmed in your sleep.
Yeah, that's
multiple-
the same as like
very
a
normal.
guy wet dream.
Yeah, guy wet dream. Very normal.
Felt very turned on in my sleep, like sex dreams. I actually just had one, but I was
I've
wet.
woken up from an orgasm
but-
many times.
Wow.
Like I wake up and I'll feel the contractions happen. So especially during pregnancy,
Wow.
which statistically you will get more wet dreams when you're pregnant. I experienced a lot. So I know that you can orgasm from a kiss or from a shoulder rub or from deep breathing. All of those things
From
are
a
possible.
shoulder rub
And
is
also too,
wild.
like
Teach me how to
for
do
with
some
your
shit
PC
like
muscles,
that
there are
to a
people who
bitch.
can just
I
do
wanna
that where you
qualify.
release and then your Kegel. And by doing
Yeah.
that enough times rapidly, depending on if you're very turned on, you might be able to orgasm from that. Even doing that,
I've almost orgasmed from that.
I'm getting excited.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've almost orgasmed from that. I could see that.
So,
We need to take
all
a
right,
break.
coach. We'll start calling you coach. Or
What
educator.
man really gives a fuck?
Same thing.
That rolls
Like,
off the
hey,
tongue.
who gives a fuck,
Yeah.
bitch?
So we have.
Come when I come back.
So we have this box of
Yeah.
sex toys right here. You've been in a relationship, married for 7,
Yes.
Together
together
for
for
10.
10. How, is this important in the relationship? How did this get into the relationship?
How do you incorporate?
Like, how did you incorporate
Yes.
this?
Well, in my particular case, it's what I do for a living. So I
Yeah.
actually am CIO of this company called Arya, and their
Paul.
mantra is essentially to make breaking the routine the new routine. So what happens in long-term relationships or in relationships, you go through the phase of passion where you have all these neurochemicals, which are just making it, which I call the roller coaster. You don't have to do much, right?
Right.
Sexual excitement is there, desire is there, arousal is there. That's when we come up with the term on site. And then essentially though, if that lasted for a long period of time, it would in essence actually shorten your life expectancy because it's damaging to your tissue. It causes these adrenaline spikes. It causes loss of sleep, loss of appetite, mood swings. So you actually have to transition from that passionate love to what's called companionate love. And that's where real bonding actually takes place. Some people theorize that love doesn't begin until it turns from passionate to genuinely companionate. But that's when you come off of the roller coaster and now you are in a car that you have to get in together, decide where you're going to go, gas it up, and then be on that journey. So this is where I think toys can really be helpful to bringing that novelty back. Like you have to introduce the brain to new things, which give you that spike once again that you first got just from seeing that person naked.
Yeah.
Because if you see somebody naked a million times, that's not going to be a thing anymore that's going to get you going. I mean, it can on occasions, but that's why I think
Mr. McGlover, man. I think he had that point at one point, man. You know what I'm saying? About Jesus or something. You may use Jesus as the example.
Yeah, you fucking her too much. Whoever, you know what I mean? That's the key to it. You know what I mean? That's the key to the sauce. Fellas, dick control is everything. You know what I'm saying? Keep your broad on a restricted, you know. If you
Diet.
stand in quarters, you know, hold off, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't give it to her all the time because you gonna know which way she turning. You gonna know she finna put that ass up this way, and then she gonna flip over, and then she gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta be the one to mix it up. You can't just let them. You know, just from what I'm saying, because then you gonna have a bitch talking about all this shit. So just saying. Trying to figure this shit out. Bitch, you should be cooking you should be cooking a steak or something. You talking about all this other shit. You could be cooking with Kaya, bitch.
is essentially it just provides you with a novel experience once a month you can try just to get out of whatever your rut and routine is. So I actually don't even know what's really in this box. But before I introduce it, I just wanted to hand it over to you for you to slide and play with. But I want to frame it like this. I used to be of the belief that child in your masculinity, you have to be able to.
No, I'm talking more of like a. So I feel like for me, it's like you're like nervous about that because you're like, is that weird? Like, why do I want to be controlled? Or like, yes, like do this and like, is that strange? But it's just like feeling okay to be free. And when you said that, that like feels so right. Like being able to just be like, wow, because it's a lot of the mental that stops you.
Walk us through what's happening, Paul.
Yeah,
No,
that's not anything that I said. I don't even like any of that.
You don't even know what I did.
Yeah, I do. You
I was clapping it up.
And you were slapping.
No, I was clapping it up.
No, I'm talking more of like a. No, you love to do. What is that?
I think that was him between the butt cheeks.
What that mean?
Wasn't that you between the butt?
No.
It could have been.
I think it's more of like when I say control, tell what to do. It's like how you said, like someone, like how you were just saying, like you like someone to say, do this or call you. Like all those things are like you feel like you're wrong for wanting certain things as a woman.
To be dominated?
I think I do at some point, but it's not necessarily like an aggressive, violent domination. I think there's intimacy where you can be dominant, but in a sensual way. Yeah, like in a sensual, like
smacked. I'm not even talking about that. Just like you grab, like real.
She want a nigga to put her foot on her head.
Like in a finesse.
She want a nigga to put his foot on her head.
Yeah, I think it's like a diffuse, but I still like sensuality a lot in the bedroom too, like where we could be sensual and like kissing. I love to kiss and like that romance aspect of it. But like, you can add different things. I'm one of those people in the bedroom where I'm like, you could do anything to me. If it's my person that I'm with and I love, and I like when my man takes advantage of that. Like you could do whatever. Like I'm open for whatever you like. And that's just how I am. But I think being able to come to that with a level of freedom where you're not in your head is what makes you able to get to that point. Like
as a man,
you see that stone, nigga Paul.
A man has never. No, I don't think it would be weird.
Paul be taking notes.
That's be a huge turn on.
Yeah, that's not
okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's weird.
Like if a man say that to a woman, I'm like, oh, hold on, he on some weird shit.
Some shit that you probably not into, but you're thinking like,
baby, like, yes, you're turning me on, so you can do whatever to me.
Well, not with that tone, Paul.
Yeah, like that's what you can do whatever to me.
It'd be some nice y'all buzz, and baby, you can. Well, you just like I don't know what that whatever. What can a man say? What is that whatever? That's weird.
Maybe like
I'm
to
down
me,
for whatever.
I go straight to like ass play,
yeah,
for sure. Like when someone says I'm down for because that's usually what a man is limited on.
But that's also again like that's the strangeness of that is that you're exploring your own body, which is autosexual, somehow makes you homosexual, or it's a very strange concept. And then again, going back to what we talked about off the top, in terms of nerve endings and pleasure potential, you will receive just as much.
Is she still spewing nonsense? Do y'all agree?
Like,
she testing that nigga. She playing with that nigga ass.
She kind of circulating. She's not kind of. She is.
Yeah, she's seeing if he opened some ass play because they're not getting that dominant vibe from him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she running the show. She definitely running the show.
That's what I'm saying. He's not smashing. He's getting too drunk. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be mashing on these hoes. These is hoes. Hey, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, it had led to now she asking him, well, do you should try it. Well, what? Like, you know what I mean? All the jokes is he should, oh, no, baby, I don't do none of that. Nah, baby, ain't none of that going on with me. Let's see how he responds to it. I'm curious.
Very curious.
Pleasure from prostate play, either through gooch stimulation or through direct stimulation, as the average woman will receive from penetration of their vagina.
You need to grow up.
So if it's a huge, don't get me wrong, like a lot of women can experience pleasure from their orgasm from the clitoris alone, but clitoral plus is always going to provide something else. Clitoral plus A, clitoral plus G. So it's your body. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable exploring that, because again, there's some scripts that have been taught to you about what you do with your body and how that relates to how you present yourself in the world, and you can't get past that. That's for you to carry. And that's your body, your choice. But I'm just saying, I'm pointing out it's a little ironic.
I'm just saying, like,
pushing that shit.
Prostate boy, that's an exit sign for me.
What about the gooch?
No, I don't know what that is.
That's the strip that's between the anus and the balls.
We can work with that. We can work with that.
I'm crying.
We can work with that. That's a sensitive mark.
No,
I
it's
feel
cool.
good.
That's a cool
Yeah.
little
But
situation.
like that other situation, I just know how good it feels when that exit, that relief. Yeah, that ain't no entering that.
But what about anal beads that also mimic that? So you put the beads in, and then when you orgasm,
That's
you're
only-
only that's the point. You pull the beads out
Exit
as you're
only.
orgasming, so you get the release,
Hey,
the feeling
bitch.
of
Hey,
you like,
bitch.
Oh.
Hey,
like
see, you need to
the
check that
other
bitch.
you like.
Coach.
I'm just saying that when I'm passing over this box, these are all things to explore because, and the last freedom I want to share. So it's freedom to, freedom from, and then freedom not to. That's a huge point. Your no's are integral to good yeses. So your ability to say no to sex because you're not in the mood, not in the right space, not the right time, that's what actually supports amazing sex. And your ability to say no to certain things that are not part of your wheelhouse or your comfort zone is also very important to your yeses. So I respect your no's right now. I'm giving you other options just to consider. That doesn't mean you have to like it.
Let's dive into this box.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
so
see
excited.
Hey,
that you-
what's
did
good
y'all
and what's
know
to work with.
that it wasn't until
Me as a man,
Yeah.
I want to check this
my
out
bad.
because
Hey,
he's looking like
fun fact.
Oh,
that I can work
Just
on.
back out there real quick.
Go ahead, JD.
It wasn't until 1993 when it was illegal in all 50 states for marital rape.
Oh yeah. You saying that's a thing or not a thing no more?
No, I'm saying like it was like marital rape wasn't a thing until
It
1993.
wasn't a thing, nigga. You could do whatever to your bitch, nigga. This is my wife, nigga. You better not knock on my door because you hear something coming in my house. You'll get smoke coming over here. You know what I'm saying? That's what time it was. Nature. That's nature.
Okay.
And domestic
Am I right,
violence.
JD?
Yep, because domestic 1994 was the Violence Against Women Act that was passed by U.S. that gave them the women's shelters and all that shit. So until like the 60s and 70s, that's when domestic violence started becoming a thing, but they still didn't really give a fuck until like 1994. So like up
Thank
until
you.
the early 90s, like it was women didn't have too many,
It was you better not say nothing
type shit. Yeah.
type shit, nigga. Hey, fit what?
The
Fit,
fuck up and get
So now
fucked.
your wife can legally
nigga.
say, "Oh, he raped me," or husband or your spouse.
Man, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Mm, mm.
And you can smoke cigarettes in the restaurant.
Yeah, back in the day. Anyway,
Nigga, they didn't give a
airplane.
fuck in the 80s and the late 80s. Nigga, you just smoke cigarettes all in the restaurant.
No
Nigga, hey
seatbelt,
man,
no
Airplanes
seatbelt,
too.
no DUIs.
airplanes. Nigga, you
Mm.
drive in the back of a truck with no seatbelt, no nothing. It wasn't no, you gotta wear a seatbelt.
No
You could
car
ride
seat.
4 or 5 kids in the back of a hatchback truck or something. You're riding down the street. It's like, it's whatever, you know? You didn't need no. Hey, shout out, man. Savages. 80s and 90s
80 to
made
90.
savages.
Man, different rules.
Okay.
All right, so now right here, let's start off. We got what is expert? You got no speaker, boy. And you like turn around. Wow. I'm like, oh no, I ain't going.
Well, who do you think go to dominatrixes the most? Right? Who do you think subscribes to going to a sex setting where they're tied up, where they have to call the woman mistress, where they have to behave properly, they're put in cages? It's predominantly men. So
You know, my homegirl used to work in LA in a
Not
sex
black
dungeon.
Men, not black men. Not black men. Other races.
yeah, that makes you feel better.
No, for sure. That's other races. Black men, we kings. We ain't about to be paddled up in the
Ah,
ass. No,
shut
we
up.
kings. No, that's a
That
fact.
was good, right?
That's a fact. We can look it up.
That's
All
a
AI,
fact.
chat GPT, let's look it up.
AI. Okay, so what is this? Cock and ball ring.
They dismissed that nigga quick.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, what?
Yes.
Channing brother.
He
Yeah, I know
talked about
Ryan.
that, how one of the main things in his relationship is he pretends to be a cat. So like
Wait, what?
there's massage stones and then a hand roll, then you can go a million different places with it. So whenever a couple tells me that sex has gotten, he likes rope, right?
Yeah.
A long time, and you might not really know them anymore.
Just learn what a voyager
Crazy
is. I didn't know what that was.
What
for
is
real.
When
Say
she
no, like
married
who was
or
clear about
before
their
she-
boundaries and can revisit them later.
Hey, they're gonna talk about it, but y'all ever heard of that term, Voyager?
Brother,
I
these
just-
are two whores having prostitute. Listen, no, I'm telling you. You laughing, Doc. I'm telling you. These are two whores, and we're getting a chance to listen to prostitution conversations. You know what I'm saying? You're privy. These are two whores having conversations about whoring and about the latest lingo and about comparing their tricks to their tricks. Oh yeah, I know I heard of when they saying they heard of this. These are might be, you know what I mean, actions or something that might have took place, you know what I mean, just disguised that I heard of. You know what I mean? These are two whores having whore conversations, talking about they tricks and they dates they done been on and what the weird tricks they wanted them to do, and you know, girl talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's getting
The
intense.
only
Let's see.
thing they don't discuss is how much they charged them. That's what I want to hear.
Paul P, man, redeem yourself, Paul P.
There's been many things in my relationship that my partner has turned down or I have turned down that we have circled back on months later. That's also a big part. When we first got together, we were having just all kinds of new sex all the time. And then he stopped me one day. He was like, hey, man, life is long. Like, we don't have to do everything right now. And I was like, cool. I'm glad you said that. Because I felt the pressure.
Okay. You said new sex.
Well, like new toys, new experiences, new heights, like
Does
public
that
sex,
involve-
voyeurism, exhibition. Like,
I just
does
learned
that
what
tying
involve-
up.
Does that involve other people?
We've never had other people, but life is long. So we will, like, a long running fantasy of mine, long running, has been to have sex with another couple that I think is really hot in the same room while we're having sex. Like, that is something I hope that happens before the year's end is out. But yeah, life is long. And I definitely want, as my humanity makes space for it, and as my boundaries are respected and my comfort level is respected, I want to try all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. I just learned what a voyager is. I didn't know what that was for a very long time. Can you explain it? Because I don't want to get it wrong.
Well, a voyeur is somebody who likes to watch other people have sex. Yeah.
Voyeur. Okay, yeah.
But we should all be voyagers, though.
Yeah, right.
We should all be on this journey. You were wrong.
Everybody's a voyager. If you watch porn, you're a voyager.
No, but like, but also too, like in person, like we're like, I want to look at this person, like that's gonna turn me on. Like, let's go watch someone else have sex. Like, let's go, and I don't even have to like touch them.
Paul's
Like,
too ignorant to have this conversation.
But I'm saying
he's missing all kind of. He's not that smart
10 o'clock, we can go
on this subject.
No, there's sex clubs and different things that people have. Like, there's sex clubs in LA. There's sex clubs everywhere. There's also
there's a bunch of weird people in that, though. I bet it's a bunch of just off-brand.
I've heard.
Because he's just
I've never
fucking
been invited
square.
to a cool sex club before. I'm
not going to know.
Have you heard of that one that's in LA? It starts with an S or something. It's like very what?
You been there?
No, I never been to a sex club, but they're saying that it's like rich, famous, like people, and you have to pay, and you can only get invited. There's a whole documentary on it.
Oh yeah, I'd like my friend got invited to one by a celebrity, and she was like, everybody in there was like a 9 and up. And so I was like, can I come with you next time? She's like, that's not how it works. So I have to assume I'm not a 9. But those would be great. But yes, most sex clubs are just full of people who have let go of societal expectations and are just ready to like live and be
Dude, can you
free.
pause it real quick?
Yeah, they're the people who you see on
Please. Hey, if it's one thing I know whores. Okay? I don't know about fucking microstratosphere and all this other shit, Einstein shit. But I know a whore when I see a whore and when I smell one. All right?
Can you hear one?
Nigga, hear one, smell one. It doesn't even matter.
All right.
Where, who did she spend money to get this degree in this groundbreaking field she knows about? Like, I mean, did she get a student loan on this? Like, I want to know what exactly.
Bro, she's an educator, man. She explained in the beginning, but I kind of fast forwarded to it. I'm trying to defend her, you know what I'm saying?
But not once has this gentleman, Paul Pierce, asked her for any kind of, where do you get your sources from? Where you getting your references from? Where you getting your statistics from? Where are you, like, bitch, what are you, like, you just a bitch sitting in front of me with no panties on right now. Another light-skinned bitch with no panties on. Sitting in front of me talking this shit, waiting for me to pop this thing in your mouth. Really? Now you just sitting here.
We need McGlover on there to ask the real questions. After Truth After Dark, we need McGlover on there to ask the real questions.
She really waiting to get flipped. She just told him she want to get flipped in front of another couple. You know what I'm saying?
And she said she wanted to get invited to something else. You know what I'm saying?
Man, she want to get that. Man, he need to pop that 3 right in her mouth.
To be a real
It's
sex.
gonna be awkward.
Right.
That's blowing me.
I think it's out of
That's gonna
curiosity
blow
that
me.
I would
That's
like to
gonna, I'm
just
gonna be
see
like, what?
what's going on here. Like,
Turn
you
to the
know,
left, turn to the right, like what? I'm like, all right, I'm good. Let's get out of here, babe.
I'm crying. So if there's one thing
Yeah.
that you can say you would implement, there was so much that I wanted to talk to you about because I know you talked about love bombing and all these things that I wanted to get into, but we just don't have the time. But if there's one thing that you would say
her nose is like
change
going
your
together.
sex life, like for the better, like what would it be? Like what was one thing you would want, like you would tell someone to implement or to try that you just feel like is a must?
See, y'all be trying to have man turn. Nope, we ain't gonna do it.
I think the general tip was that line that you gave off the beginning, which I wish I could quote it now. Like
he said that sometimes you have to tell me the hard truths so I can make it better.
Wow.
Yeah.
Marry that woman. Great listening. Yes. Yeah.
I do.
Great
I would
listening.
have told you that. I knew what I know.
You were silent though. You didn't chime
I
in.
would let y'all go.
Yeah. That was great. That was really great. And I think that line is such a
That way to eat
beautiful line. I
pussy.
really want to know the hard truths. I want to know the new truths, right? Like
Yeah.
introducing yourself to the person you've known for a really long time and not taking it personal that it's very different from what you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that could save a lot of relationships. I really want to think about something recent that has really made a big difference in my sex life. And feel like, I think role play has been really fun for us recently. I really enjoyed that. But it's not role playing. Like we've tried role playing like Amazon delivery person and
I love
I
that.
loved it. He was not into it as much, but
No, I'm gonna play the robber. Like I'm coming to
I
rob
love
your
that.
house. I'm gonna just throw you, cuff you down. Where the cheese at?
What the fuck?
Then you know, we're gonna talk about some other thing.
yeah, I think that
I don't know how I feel about that one. I've been robbed at gunpoint in my home while I was sleeping. So I don't know if that would turn me on or if it wouldn't.
well, it could be a healing reframe.
Yeah,
for
it
you.
might turn me on though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't fucking know. I'm willing to try it. But what kind of
Nah.
role play are you talking about? Because I'm interested in hearing.
Well, even just like allowing yourself in your mind, like to be more submissive than I usually am. That's a role,
Yeah.
right? Of me stepping into something or stepping away from how I usually show up into the world. The role of a sex worker, right? Like of providing that. The role
Or
of somebody who's much more dominant. The role
Yeah.
of somebody who believes that like they have
What?
pussy power. There's
Like, babe, put this outfit on and go out there and stand in the corner. I'm gonna pull up on you.
That's
pull up on you.
That would be hilarious.
pull up
I
on
would-
you and be like,
that
hey,
would
get
be
in.
good. That would be so
Like,
fun.
go out there and stand by the Staples. I'm gonna pull up on you. Hey, what you got on tonight?
That actually is fun. That's actually a good
such
one.
a great one. The longer the sex lasts, and not just stimulation of the genitals, but the
she
whole
ready to get put down. She ready to get down.
We went and did this not experiment, but we went and played together where we did the kind of stereotypical, like we go out, I flirt with dudes, you flirt with
I
girls.
love that. I
we
love
find
that.
each other. So I was at a table flirting with these guys. and
Well, no,
he
I don't
came
love the
over.
flirting part because I'm gonna kill everybody. But
Oh, I loved it. He pretended that he was like, do I recognize you from high school? And
I
then
love
he
that.
took me away. Then we had sex in the car, like all of that. Like
I
really
love
fun.
that.
But the sex started from, a week before where I said I want to do this next weekend. It's like I think the longer sex can last.
I love the whole idea of like going out pretending you don't know somebody.
You
And
ain't
it's
put
like,
that one
hey,
down. You ain't put that one down. You like that, huh? Damn, she ain't put that term down. She like that. Damn.
I'm crying. Okay, wait. So this is my last question before we wrap up. What are your thoughts on tantric sex?
I think it's a beautiful practice for people who have a deep spiritual belief because at its core, Tantra is using your bodies as a form of prayer. And I've tried various forms of tantric sex. They haven't necessarily been shifting for me, but I also acknowledge I don't really have a strong belief system or a strong relationship with that idea. So that might be the missing piece for me.
Like, I know
It could be a new hobby, is all I'm saying. So I'm happy to
I
pass
know
it
what
to
you're
you.
talking about,
But
I
yeah,
just
thank you
don't.
for the time. My website is loversbyshan.com. I have tons of free resources,
What,
including a quiz that's called Better Sex, which walks you through the different freedoms, tell you which.
Hey, where that I don't know if I missed that part, Stone. Where that you got that clip, that Instagram reel? Where it just played that short one?
Which one?
You know the one where you said I think you sent it to me on my Instagram, but I can't get into it right here. It's a clip of this, but it's just that part where Paul Pierce finally talked and say all that stuff about switching it up in the bedroom and all that.
Stone, would you agree that these are whores?
I think all women. No comment.
Yeah.
Oh, you say no comment?
No comment.
Oh, okay.
Plead the
Okay.
fifth.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Let
Well, I
me see.
think they whores and I'm stand on it. Nothing wrong with it. I love them.
Good luck. All right. Yeah. No, but did she have any valid points? Any valid points? Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. All right. Let me see if I find this message over there. Stone. Damn. I'm trying to see which one you sent me on the. That was
I
crazy.
would have liked for Paul to ask her about how did she get into being this specialist, what guided her, you know, in this direction, you know.
What you mean, like guide in the direction of what? Like,
You know, this field, what made her want to be in this field. You didn't ask her any of that kind of shit.
oh yeah, yeah. That's good. I can't even get into my Instagram. Oh, Stone sent it to me. Okay, cool. Good looking champ. Let me see. I got it. Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, I think we did go on that one, but let me see. Hold on.
no, I'm gonna explain. If all relationships are not built on
He was cooking with that other bar. The relationship not built on sex. How come if I go have sex with another bitch, it's a problem?
I don't know.
Okay, so let me explain.
You lost your co-pilot.
No, I'm gonna explain. If all relationships are not built on sex, how come when I go outside the relationship to get sex is over?
Because that's not just sex. That's built on distrust,
Yeah,
lying.
it's still sex. I
Speaking of-
agree. It's
Well,
still
I can
sex. Don't try to downplay that, bitch.
I could be the protector. I could be truthful about everything else in the world. Like I'll dive in front of a bullet for you because I went out of here and had sex with a girl who I didn't like. It's over.
You didn't like her.
I didn't like her. It was just like, man, we got buzz. It was a vibe. We was mad at each other in my relationship, and it went down. But now I'm off her. But you found out about it.
Well, yeah, because it's a damage to like multiple parts of the relationship.
But
The social
that's-
reputation of your partner,
Social
potentially
reputation. Shut the fuck, bro.
from the resources
I
of your
hate when
partner,
people say
and
that dumb shit to
have
me,
children
bro. Like,
together, bring
Come
in
on.
health risks to the relationship.
Come on.
And then above all else, it does go back to trust, and trust is just time plus consistency. So whatever trust you have built up becomes damaged at that point. And then, of course, to the point that we just live in a society that places so much emphasis on that being the marker of what makes a good relationship. I don't subscribe to that, but I'm also in a relationship where we both don't subscribe to that. But if you are in one that does, those are part of the rules that you signed up for. So you have to be available to play for them. And if you can't, then you will suffer the consequences.
All relationships are built on sex.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Paul. This is one more clip, but it's for
Paul
Paul. Man.
cooking.
He ain't even like, I don't know. He could have. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities, bro. There's a lot of opportunities. But yeah, man.
Paul could have fucked them both.
Man, I really think he did something with Azar already. So yeah, but yeah, bro. We let me see. We have 148. That's straight, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it's an impromptu Thursday. We had Sean 2 times. JD have to step out. You know, check him out at Real Brief though on YouTube. You know, we got Mr. McGlover in the house in the chat. You know, and hit them lights on the way out too. Them lights before we log out. But Mr. McGlover, man, you got any final thoughts, man? You got any blessings for the week? You know, as we go into this weekend. You know, any blessing words, anything, and where can they find you at?
Man, you guys hold your head up out there. The Fed just reduced rates by 25% percentage rate. You know what I mean? There's supposed to be 3 more coming, so it's supposed to be putting ballooning some more of this fake fiat money into circulation. So yeah, so that's cool, right? I guess. But anyway, you can catch me at the spot, Soto. You can catch me right here on Doc TV. Or you can catch me somewhere around, you know, just chilling and relaxing, getting ready for this fall and this winter time, you know, getting ready to hibernate soon, you know, like we do in nature.
Be cold. Brr. Yeah.
Brr.
No, I'm saying. Stone Cologne, what any final thoughts, man? Any blessings for the week? Any blessing thoughts for the week? You know what I'm saying? And where they can find you at?
Hey man, blessings and peace. Peace to all the black men out there, bro. But Stone Cologne everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, or find me right here on Dog TV.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody on the panel, man. Sean 2 times, man. Shout out everybody in the chat. You know, Suzette always rocking with us. You know, we didn't see fun for the funnies this time, but that's cool. Hey, real quick before we sign out, because I know McGlover might have some insight on this. Y'all heard anything about like the state pens like filling up and the feds like not filling up? You know what I mean? Like they what's that word, man? They short like the Navy be. They short on people. Like they don't have enough inmates. You know what I mean? They moving some people state inmates to the feds. Y'all heard anything like that?
Really?
Yeah, like okay. Yeah,
I don't see how the feds can have extra space.
Yeah, I heard it's lackluster in there, man. But the state is over full though.
Yeah. Because California locking niggas up for every fucking thing. They got a history of that shit.
Yeah. All right, well, so man, I was wondering. Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody, man. We on the way to the mission, man. I appreciate always the homies, man. They stay up. They got stuff to do. They rock with me. I rock with them always. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Sean 2 times that came on. I think he told you where you can find him at, but I believe it's Sean 2 times at everything. Shout out to him. Go to his YouTube channel. I think that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody. Till next time, man. We're gonna be on for Tuesday. Good looking.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
We out.